We're here at the Clayton Center for the May exhibit. We're featuring artists from Clayton High School. And we have with us Tracy Comaford, who teaches Art 1. Tracy, will you tell us a little bit about your class? It looks like you had a wonderful time.
I have had the best year. This is my first year teaching at Clayton High School, and I love teaching Art 1. We get to do so many different projects. Art 1 is just an intro class, so you get to introduce so many different artists and so many different techniques. And we spend about a week and a half on each project. But one of the things that I've noticed this year teaching with 2 semesters is that I teach a lot to the students' personalities. My first semester, I taught, like if they really liked a project, or they liked a technique, or they liked a discipline, I would take that, even if I had a different idea for a plan, I would take what they like to do and kind of morph it into the other plans. And each week just kind of evolved from the week before, or, you know, I would see their interest in something and I would make sure I would incorporate that again. If there was something that they didn't like, I would either make it a shorter project, or we just wouldn't do that again. And that is the beauty of an intro class. This semester, I've done the same thing. The art this semester is almost completely different than the art from Art 1 first semester, because a lot of it is just their personality. If I see that they like something and they want to do more of it, I'll incorporate that into their projects. This semester is full of color. I've got a lot of graffiti artists actually in this Art 1 class, so we've actually incorporated a lot of graffiti into our art. Even when we're talking about classic artists, we're able to work that style into their projects each week. So it's just been a lot of fun.
Well, it's fantastic. You can tell the kids really got into it. Was this an elective class, or?
It is an elective class. A lot of students take it because they know they want to be. They take it if they're sophomores. They'll take it because they know they want to continue with Art 3 and 4. And then I have a lot of seniors who've just they want to take a fun class their senior year. They've worked hard. Now they're going to just have fun, and that's what we're having. So we're having fun.
Okay, well that's great. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you so much.
Now I'm here with Janine Franz, and she is the teacher for Art 2 and 3 and 4, I understand. So Janine has her students' art in this part of the gallery. Will you tell us a little bit about your class?
Sure. I teach Art 2, 3, and 4, and I also have 2 craft classes, 1 and 2. And as we have them, 1, you know, it's just the basics, and then we go up. So every time it goes up 1 level, we add more elements to it that they have to deal with. And most of this, this work is mosaics. That would be my Craft 2 classes. They don't get to do that too in Craft 1. But the most famous ones that they do, and it's well known for the school, is the painted chairs. And they're all excited to do that for Craft 1. So we start off with the painted chairs, then we go into, you know, trying to teach them different things that they can do with their hands, you know. And and the way I teach it is, you're in that class, you're going to do everything with your hands. There's nothing automatic about it or anything. So
now, do they make the painted chairs to sell? Is that?
They, in fact, we have them here, and it's for an auction, like a silent auction. And then we use those funds to replace the chairs, plus all the painting and brushes and things. So that's one way. That's our only fundraiser. It's the chairs. And this coming year, they may change. It might still be chairs, but it might be for children. So we figured Ms. Roberts has done it for so many years that many chairs have been around in the city, so maybe without, you know, we do something different for children this time.
So if we come across some good chairs, you'd love to have a donation of
yes, especially, cute chairs for the children. We take any type of chairs, actually.
Okay.
Desk chairs, Most of the ones that we've had were donated when this building was renovated.
Okay.
About 10, 15 years ago. And we still are finding them. So we had a nice amount of them in our attic, I guess, of the school, but now they're slowly dwindling. So I think I'm down to 5. So I'm back in the hunt for chairs.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
So,
All right.
yeah.
And I'm sure you have a wish list of supplies you could have. I love the solo cup over there, and I know that
Yes,
didn't
yes.
cost but a few pennies.
In fact, I picked that out of the trash can. Yes, at school in my hallway, I'm known as the collector for anything that's unique. Bottles, of course, everything that's cardboard, because we do a lot with cardboard. I don't have anything here, but we do a lot with the paper mache. And we do this in Art 1 as well. And hopefully Tracy will be teaching that next year because she's interested in that. So we try to also bring the old crafts, the old ways of painting and drawing, because it's so computerized these days. So I try to, we try to bring back how we used to,
Right.
and the tools that we used to use. But my favorite thing is, and in fact, after Easter for Walmart, and thank you, Walmart, there was a lady that helped me out on that one. They have these nice eggs. They're not the eggs that you decorate, the plastic eggs for egg hunts. They were about 4 inches or so. And when they went down to a sale, it was like 9 cents a piece. So here's me in a huge cart. I grabbed every one of them because it's a great egg for 9 cents, and I can teach them how to paint Ukrainian eggs. So yes, that's what we go after. So if anybody ever has eggs or any type of things, but it's just that we have to have them in hundreds because we have most of our classes they have many students in them. So whatever we can find, we're trying to get clay in our school so we can get that going so it's known for clay. We're trying to up everything for the school so it's known. If you want it to be in the arts, you want to go to the Clayton High School. So.
And I understand you have an art show at Clayton High School right now.
Yes. Well, no, not an art show. We have a talent show.
Oh, okay.
Going on, but we have art shows coming up with the hospital. In fact, the birds are still there, and I'm hoping next year for Sam's branch, we get to work on that. So I think they've decided every other year.
That's gotten really positive response.
Yes.
So
And then we
look
also
forward to
work
that.
with other classes. In fact, we're working on a sculpture for the environmental class. So we're working on a tree that we're trying to, with leftover pieces of wood and shims. Shims were very cheap or very inexpensive. For $3, you could get 24 to 36 of them. So that was, so with whatever little we have, we try to get the most of. And I guess that's, art. We can turn anything into art.
Well, thank you so much, Janine.
Yes, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
We had to do a theme of windows with either coming in through a window or out through a window. So I kind of thought of the kind of watery crystal theme more, because a lot of people did kind of just windows and landscapes and stuff, and I feel like a more expressive theme, kind of with just kind of like being in there, but then being able to kind of come out and kind of bringing in the 3D aspect of it, but also kind of with the words, it helps bring the thought of it's 4 panels versus a window kind of theme.
I love it. Like that he's in water coming out. I think that's great. That's really awesome. Now, did you already have it envisioned in your head what it was going to be, or does it come to you as you started it?
It's kind of multiple themes because we start off sketching it, and at first I kind of had it just sitting on top with something else inside of it, and then it more kind of formed of the cat being inside of it versus like kind of just sitting on it, because I had just kind of like one paw in it and just kind of bringing more of the whole body and kind of just focusing on the one creature versus like multiple in there.
And what do you think about it being on display here in Town Hall? I mean, I see a lot of people during the day coming and looking at it. And, you know, this is really an intriguing piece, so they stand at it and look at it. So what do you think about that?
It's very exciting seeing people be able to see my art and kind of get out in the community. It's just a very exciting thing.
Do you think you'd want to do art as a career?
It's a 50-50. I mean, I kind of want to go into biology, but at the same time, I have a very strong passion for art, and it's something I would like to pursue, not necessarily as kind of like a freelancer, kind of commissioning and all that stuff, but rather work for a company. It sounds fun.
Well, my inspiration for it was kind of how, like, as a society, we take a lot of nature and we take advantage of nature. So I kind of drew the world as an innocent flower in color, and then this big city that's dark and just kind of scary looking, I guess, just weighing it down, and shows how we waste so much and we pollute the world.
Now, did you do it with, tell me what you did. Is it just pencil? Because it looks like, it almost looks like the top part is not.
It's all colored pencil. Yeah.
And what do you like about creating art like this? Is it just, well, it was an assignment, I have to do it, or do you enjoy doing this?
I like it because, especially with Miss Ronce, she gives us what we need to have in our paint or in our piece of art, but we can do anything with it. Like my piece and like that one, they're from the same project. And the only criteria was that we had to have like a window, a door, or a building of some kind. So I have buildings, and then one over there might just have a door. And so it's the same project, but depending on who we are, we get to change it to how we feel.
And what do you think about having it on display here at Town Hall? I mean, I see people who come into the building stopping and looking at it, and
I really enjoy it. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something.
do you think you want to pursue art or do anything with art, or is it just something you enjoy?
I'm actually going to school for archaeology, so I appreciate art in a different way, kind of. I mean, I like to draw and everything, but archaeology is my passion, so it's something I do on the side.
June 4th will be our June exhibit here at the Clayton Center, and we will be featuring our Paint the Town contest. We are going to have different paintings from artists who've painted some iconic feature of Clayton. It's called Paint the Town, People, Places, and Things. And the deadline to enter that is May 17th. So if it's before then, just get out your camera and start painting something in Clayton. We'd love to have you participate in that. Just go to our website, claytonvisualartsnc.org, to get the details for that. And we will also be featuring artwork from seniors from the Clayton Center for Active Aging. One of our Clayton Visual Arts members has been teaching a class there. I believe it's collage, and they will be displaying their work. Also coming up very soon, June 6th, is Millstock. This is the 15th anniversary of Millstock. We're calling it Millstock 15, and it has been completely rebranded and revamped. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have amazing bands, lots of fine art, and even circus performers. We'll still have our usual Chalk It Up chalk contests, which has been very popular. We have art activities for the children. It's from 10 to 5, June 6th, and we hope you'll come out for that.